So it sounds like the first influx of subscribers and viewers came from gaming headsets, but I was looking at your analytics and it looks like September of last year as well as this last month. And for anybody who's watching this, we're filming this in late May. So May 2018 and around September 2017, I think I saw you were getting around 10,000 subs during those months.
Right.
Were you uploading any new series? What kind of content were you uploading that would create such a dramatic increase in your subscriber growth?
The original name of the channel and why I say also known as the JTL in my intro is because the channel was called the JTL at up until say mid 2017 or late 2016. I can't remember, but that's putting tech in the name kind of started to get more traction very slowly. But then I had already covered like the Note 8 release, and I had already covered I'd covered a couple of phones up to that point, and then the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus came out. I did some sort of editorial commentary type videos that like is Apple dying, and
Mhm.
just kind of more commentary type stuff to fill the gaps in between, when I could cover another phone. And in September of last year, that was kind of when, yeah, is Apple dying is the video that kind of like all of a sudden in like less than a week, that video got 90,000 views, and I was like,
Wow.
I'd never seen anything like that. So I was just kind of like, what the heck's happening? And so then my other videos started to, people kept coming back, and then the iPhone 10 came out, and I covered the hell out of the iPhone 10. I'm embarrassed by the number of iPhone 10 videos that I did. But, like one of my iPhone 10 videos hit 250,000 views, I think, or 200. I can't remember exactly. And several of those iPhone 10 videos did very well. So really, from September through November of last year, I went from, I think it was 4 or 5 thousand subscribers to 30 something.
Okay. So why do you think those videos resonated so much, or why do you think YouTube favored them? Because I'm sure you weren't. I know for a fact you weren't the only one covering the iPhone 10 or talking negatively about Apple, or even positing that Apple may be making some mistakes. So what do you think you did differently there that led to the exposure that those videos got you?
Um, I think with the commentary videos, I started scripting those commentary videos, and I have like a little sort of attached to the camera tripod or teleprompter that you can use a smartphone to run a basically a small teleprompter attached to the lens. And so my background is in music, and then I also have an MFA in creative writing, fiction creative writing. So I write all the time, and I figured I had these ideas, and I was much more intentional about the way that I put them out there, and I think that brought the quality of the thoughts to another level.
Okay.
Um, but I think it's also once people started to see Painfully Honest Tech as the channel name, the thing that I was really excited about when I chose that name was, you know, every tech channel almost has tech in the name, but Painfully Honest Tech is a descriptive phrase, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So I think that people were like, "Oh, Painfully Honest Tech, what's that gonna look like?" And so I try to be as sort of unabashedly out there with my opinion as I can be, and it's hard to really say. I think, the way the YouTube algorithm works, there are benchmarks along the way. As it's been explained to me, it's like 24 the first 24 hours will then show you what the next 2 to 3 days are. And then the performance over those 2 to 3 days will be the next week, et cetera, et cetera. So I think I just hit the algorithm the right way with some of those videos.
Yeah, and I think the titles just alone, "Is Apple Dying?" That is such a good and very clickable title because you're not just appealing to one group of people. You're not appealing to the Android fanboys or the Apple fanboys. You are drawing both of them in because both of them want to know what the answer is there. So I think that could play a part in it too. And I think that was just a perfectly titled video.